They really have to do this if they're gonna be astronauts?
I know, right?
Are they actually just making those faces, you think?
Yes.
They're just
It's
pretending.
impressive, honestly. Hey, welcome back to You, Me, and the Movies. Tonight we got a special request.
Special request.
Granny and Granddaddy, Christi and Patrick.
Coming in hot.
With
Spies Like Us.
Okay.
Yeah. Chevy Chase. Dan Aykroyd. Spies Like Us.
Sweet.
80s comedy.
Yeah. 70s? 80s.
80s. It's like mid-80s.
Okay.
But yeah. But you also told me you haven't seen Funny Farm.
I don't think so.
So we're going to have to request that or watch that at some point.
Can't think of any time I would have seen that.
Funny Farm's a good one. But yeah, Spies Like Us.
Sweet.
I have seen this movie, but it's been...
Since the 80s?
Or early 90s. I probably shouldn't have watched it. I only remember vaguely, I think maybe the first scene.
The movie cover is very familiar, so... But I have not seen this. Maybe I've seen it when my dad watched it or something. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
No.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I do recall seeing their coats, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase, two icons of comedy.
Yep.
SNL alums.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be good.
They're being spies.
Just like us.
Yeah. During the Cold War.
Oh.
Should be great.
I can't wait.
Well, are you ready to get your spying on?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But first, like, comment, subscribe, come hang out with us for Spies Like Us. If you want to be like Christi and Patrick,
you can check out our Patreon link down below. Maybe you'll be able to snag one of those special request slots. You can also get early access, full income, and access to polls, up, next. Links down there. Check it out. Let's watch Spies Like Us.
Here we go.
It's a WB.
You know when you eat so much dinner that it, puts pressure on your back?
No.
Okay. Just me, then.
It's because you have nowhere else for your food to go.
Pushing on my spinal cord. I'm like, oh, my back's so stiff right now.
It's because you're so skinny.
Run, elk, run!
We gotta go tell Santa!
It's like a D4. Is it a missile? We're moving a missile.
That's a red rocket if I've ever seen one.
Is that how they do it in Russia? They just run over all the trees?
Space. The final frontier.
High weather 4. No military.
The spy satellite. Enhance. Enhance.
Dang! That zooms in far.
So glad Ace stopped doing produce and just stuck to hardware.
It's the helpful hardware store, you know?
Spies Like Us.
Washington beef.
The door said, "Here's beef," because that old lady's always saying, "Where's the beef?"
The capital. You ever been?
Nope. I don't like swamps. Dave Thomas? The owner of Wendy's?
That's crazy. Apparently he's a funny guy.
That's a different Dave Thomas.
Nah.
It's the comedian Dave Thomas.
There's only one Dave Thomas.
Oh, John Landis directed this?
I have a priority package from the NatSat printing room.
Well, why don't you say it a little louder? We could open the window, you could shout it towards Moscow.
Sorry,
It's not your fault, you're stupid.
Whoa. Coming in hot?
The case is chained to my wrist and security dispatch has the key.
Leave the material, take the case, and wait outside.
The material is locked to the interior of the case.
All right, just give it to me.
They don't have the key. They don't have the key. He doesn't have the clearance to hear what's inside of the box he's carrying.
Apparently not.
Are those the shots from the latest flyby?
They're over here, General.
Wait. Is someone in this closet?
Ignore him.
Oh, he's just one of our couriers.
Oh. Okay.
They're the best men we have.
The last two were the best men we had. Now they're the two best dead men we have. I'm convinced there's a security leak in your training program.
Well, we could bypass training.
No.
Just stop sending them on impossible missions.
Are you suggesting we assign this job to inferior personnel?
No, I understand. Two teams. One to do the job, the other to be a diversion.
You mean decoys? Targets?
Exactly.
Patsies.
Oh, I'm sure you can find a couple of men you won't mind wasting.
Jesus. Hopefully that guy's wearing earmuffs in that closet.
Well, I don't think they're sending him.
Well, I know, but...
Your kiss can no longer pack the thrill. I'll be loving you. I'll be hugging you. Like a baby panda kissing you.
He's watching... Was he watching YouTube on his computer?
I know you'll still be loving me. You I'll keep pursuing. Always loving. Hotter than a baker's oven.
Is that Ronald Reagan?
Yeah.
He's watching the president work.
Aren't you taking this test tomorrow?
What, the Foreign Service Board? Yeah, sure.
Well, don't you have to study?
No, are you kidding? Taken it 3 times already.
Oh, yeah, but it's supposed to be all different this year. 500 questions in 2 hours.
Or maybe he has to retake it to keep his clearance or something. Not that he's failed it 3 times.
He's probably failed it 3 times.
Besides, I've arranged for an intimate lunch meeting with our supervisor.
Fitz, you have to take that test. I'm very hurt that that's why you invited me over here today.
I'm sorry, I'm not myself today. I saw my neurologist this morning.
You're not going to give me some bullshit that you're dying, are you?
No. Not now.
He was about to say, I'm dying. Is there just pictures of Ronald Reagan everywhere?
I guess so.
That's the second one we've seen in 5 minutes.
That was a static-filled triple-scrambled microwave transmission between 2 soldiers talking in Mandarin Chinese.
Well, the Chinese were only using a simple polyphonetically grouped 20-square-digit key transposed in booster-photonic form with multiple nulls. I broke it with this.
He's a genius.
Rogan's decoder wheel? They put these things into cereal boxes for kids.
Yeah, I found it in a box of,
Lucky Charms.
I'm going to pass that exam, and I'm going to get out of this hole and do some really important work for national security.
Yeah, sure.
I was going to do your family a favor and hook up the Disney Channel for free. Well, forget it.
How can you say we aren't spending millions on spraying when the International Wheat Board has reported, and I quote, extensive contamination in the grain fields of southern Argentina?
The state ever... This microphone's cutting out on us. I'm awfully sorry. So I must go.
He's pretty good at that.
These examinations...
It's Ronald Reagan again.
All right, so 3 and counting. Do we count the...
Are we counting every time?
The movie? Do we count the movie?
I think you gotta.
Okay,
It's
so
4.
4.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. My fault. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to attend the reading of a will. I had to stay to the very end when I found out I received nothing. Would you hold my wallet while I take the test, please? There's $1,000 in there. Or maybe there isn't.
Are you saying I can take this money if I help you pass the test?
Nope.
What do you think? Thank you.
he's gonna pass. He's gonna cheat off him, right?
Probably.
Think so?
He's got the answers on his eye patch.
Excuse me.
He just went with it?
Everybody looked at him after you. It's got a little crib sheet in there. Jeez.
It's not so subtle. This guy's watching him.
What does KGB stand for? Kremlin Gestapo Bureau?
I don't know, but now they're both cheating.
Oh yeah, I would never have cut that hard.
I can't take it. I can't do it. I can't. What page? Oh, God, yeah.
This is Emmett Fitzhume. He's an information officer at State. Started there in '74 as a mail boy.
He's in every scene change.
There are a couple of absolutely self-involved bullshit artists who got caught cheating on departmental exam. They'll do anything to save their jobs. I believe we found our decoys.
Heart attack! Heart attack!
Pierce has always been faking heart attacks.
Stand back. I am a trained cardiovascular respiratory emergency assist technician. I want all of you to stand back. This man needs air. In fact, all of you should leave the room.
We like what we've seen in you two guys. We're bucking you right up front to gathering. Level 20.
Hey, you mean we're not in trouble? We're not recruiting with the Boy Scouts. We want...
6.
And we especially like the way you two guys were working as a team in there. Now...
I don't know why Dan Aykroyd's character was helping him the whole time.
I don't either. It makes no sense.
When do we begin our training?
Right away.
I don't think they're training. They just got to send them based on their pictures, right?
Let's go! Let's go!
Go! What does he mean, go? Ah! Hey, come on, you can't do this! Hey, what are you doing? Ah! It's you! Hey! Ah!
Is there a picture of Reagan on the plane?
I didn't see one. They didn't even teach them how to pull their chute.
Maybe it auto opens that elevation.
Hmm.
He landed right on top of him.
Did they even give him a mission?
Where are we? I don't know. I wasn't watching. I lost everything at 7,000 feet.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's a dick for.
What's a dick for?
To pee with.
Was that me?
Is this training?
Must be. Nice.
Where are they?
This is my sister. You can all have her. I hear she's very good.
No.
You hear that? He's threatening you. Let's get him.
For God's sake, show some balls.
I think it's too late to try to impress him.
Now I must know right away what I've got to work with. I've made my decision. What's it say?
Pussy.
I don't think that's very fair. All these guys had swords. What are we supposed to do? Maybe this.
He's got the sword.
Nice.
This is the obstacle course. It is essentially the course familiar to armed service recruits, except that here in intelligence operative training, we do it a bit differently. We add the element of scorched earth.
There's fireworks going off constantly.
You will be judged on survivability and time. Enter now.
Oh, head first.
Head down!
Water's pretty good at stopping bullets. Oh, Jesus. That's how I ski. They really have to do this if they're going to be astronauts?
I know, right?
Are they actually just making those faces, you think?
Yes.
They're just
It's
pretending.
impressive, honestly.
You want some coffee? That's a good idea.
Great. And anyway, we were just talking. We'd like to go home now. So thanks to the bruises, and you can keep the stool samples. Boys, it'd be a shame to have to kill you now. What do you mean by that?
It means we're OIO.
What's that?
Obligated involuntary officers.
And expendable.
Oh.
What's the point of that?
Congratulations, men. You're about to enter the operational phase of your assignment.
An ace tomato box. Oh. Are they in that box?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. El Paso tortilla chips. Old El Paso. I didn't know they made tortilla chips, did you?
Not anymore. They're old.
Well, they still make taco shells.
Yeah.
Zima, Rapik, Sar, De Polo, La Para, Estimal, Kawalai She. Well, what's he doing? That's just her way of saying hello. Hello.
Hi, Bud Schnelker, Liaison Office, U.S. Consul at Karachi.
Rob Hodges, DIA, West Asian Section. Welcome to Pakistan.
Boy, you don't know how glad we are to see you guys. When's lunch?
Come on, guys, Jeep's over here.
Are they dressed like some college kids?
They look like they're from like Miami Vice or something, right?
Like a frat house.
Frat house in the 80s, I guess.
Hey, listen, can we stop?
They're Russians. That's why they look like stereotypical Americans.
10:43.
His watch had Russian lettering on it.
You should go too. What are you, my mother? Don't you think I'm capable of determining my own time to go to the bathroom?
You mean you don't feel a certain degree of urgent pressure on the inner wall of your bladder now, right at this moment?
No, I'm fine.
Wouldn't you feel more comfortable being fully relieved of any excess fluids that might be building up immediately now?
I gotta take a whiz?
Wow, way to keep up.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me to come on. That was a Russian wristwatch. I know the country of origin of every timepiece in the world. That was a Russian copy of a 1969 Timex Digital. Most common slip-up in espionage. We walked right into enemy hands.
Well, they're fast.
Just between us, if you do know your final objective, you'd be smart to tell us. We could probably work things out a lot quicker for you.
You know what they say about this type of operation? Chemenchaznayesh Tsamluche.
Got him.
Feet hat.
No, they don't have hats.
I think they'll be all right without those hats.
Sun is brutal in Pakistan.
How would you know?
I don't.
We'll do the driving in shifts. One guy will drive, another will sleep.
Okay, I'll drive, you sleep.
Wake me up when you get tired.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Thanks.
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Okay.
Okay, good enough. I don't feel like it'd be smart to sleep in a Jeep where there's really not seatbelts or doors.
You're just gonna fly out of the corner, right?
Is there an airport near here?
Uh-oh.
It's alright, it's just Al Qaeda.
These are the Yusufzai. They're Afghani freedom fighters. They're our allies.
Oh. We're Americans!
Ooh.
Was he wrong? I mean, these are the guys Rambo fought with in Rambo 3.
Sorry about this. They're very distrustful of outsiders.
No problem.
Khan, get your men to cut them down. Hojika.
Ouch.
Aren't you Dr. Strobridge and Greenberg?
You doctors?
Yeah, sure, that's us.
Yeah,
we're doctors. I'm Dr.
sounds
Trowbridge,
great.
and this is Dr.
Greenbaumberg. Greenbaumberg. We're doctors.
Stick your tongue out, please. Well, everything's fine.
Come on. The others are anxious to meet you. These are our newly arrived surgeons, Drs. Trowbridge and Greenbaum.
Surgeons.
Doctor? Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
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 Doctor? Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
And doctor.
Well,
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor? Doctor?
Doctor. Doctor. We're not doctors.
Am I interrupting?
No, not at all. He was just on his way out.
When you walked into this tent, it was the most exciting moment of my life.
Well, you just wait.
Just wait.
It's the Khan's brother. He's been suffering from pain in the right lower abdomen, obviously an inflamed appendix. Just to see you perform even the most simple surgery would be one of the great thrills of my life.
I'd really rather not. I don't have my instruments with me.
Well, you can use Dr. Hadley's. Please, Homer. Now, if you refuse to do this, the Khan will lose faith in you. In us. The consequences could be severe.
I see. Well, the truth is I am a great surgeon.
He's gonna perform surgery.
I recently suffered severe nerve damage in my left hand.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look at that. No feeling at all. Dead.
Well, how did that happen?
Oh, I was lifting a car off a child. It was a big car, a Cadillac.
So disappointed. And the Khan.
He's still holding onto her boob.
You can't feel it.
Oh. She can.
Dr. Greenbaum could be my hand, so I could tell him what to do, and he'd do it for me. And you would get a chance to see me in action.
That would be wonderful. Don't you worry. I'll be with you.
Give me a break.
About an hour?
You're good with tools, aren't you? Devices, instruments.
What? Are you kidding? You're talking to mill barge here. You want something converted, built?
You can't do an appendectomy, though.
Oh, mind if I play through?
Bob Hope.
Doctor? Glad I'm not sick.
Just a cameo.
If anything happens to him, my people will be angry. To die in battle is glorious. To die in a tent is disgrace.
And with that, I give you Dr. Julius Greenbaum.
That was Greenberg.
I think he said it wrong every time he said it.
The first step in an operation of this particular type is...
He's reading a book.
to shave the patient.
Forget it. Get on with it. We know.
The second step in an operation of this type is...
Nowhere near his appendix.
Isn't that incision a bit high for an appendix?
Do you want to do the operation? Fine. You come on up here and you do it.
In-house. He was cutting into his chest.
Did you see me cut into his chest? I was probing to determine muscle tone and skeletal girth. It's a new technique. We mock what we don't understand.
Yeah. Go ahead, will you? I'm getting hungry.
And now, I will incise.
This man is dead.
That didn't even do anything. He would have died if they didn't show up, I think.
Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Good golly.
Oh, he missed the jump. Yeah, I was riding a camel.
Camels run really fast. Whoopsie.
They're just letting them go.
Back to the Future.
I don't know if it's this drive-in.
Oh. Look pretty similar.
The drive-in is closed.
We're with the Ace Tomato Company.
It's pretty high security for a drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
Won't you gentlemen have a Pepsi?
Yeah, we like Pepsi. You like Pepsi?
Sure. I'll drink it.
2 Pepsis to go.
What is that code for?
Trapdoor.
You do it.
Secret elevator.
That's really fast, too.
What are they here for?
Welcome to Wamp.
Wamp?
It's a collect call from Pakistan from Mr. Ruby, a Mr. Fitzhume. They said their contacts tried to kill them, and they don't know what they should do.
And they told you this over a public phone?
No, sir. The AT&T operator told our operator.
Wait for your next contact on the road to Dushanbe.
I guess that takes care of that.
We must make no mistakes this time. Our whole way of life hangs in the balance, gentlemen.
How's the real team doing?
We don't care about them.
The whole world. He's hanging in the balance, though.
They're gonna... The real team's gonna, like, get caught or killed, and they're gonna have to actually complete the mission. What do you think?
Hey, look, it's Dr. Boyer.
Where are they going? I bet she's a Russian spy.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they're the real agents.
Nah.
Dr. Boyer.
Leave it alone.
She's up to no good.
Where are you going? You can't deny what happened back there between us.
Don't touch me.
Did they kick all the doctors out then?
Don't touch me.
He's gonna touch her later.
It's a SAT scrambler terminal. Sophisticated system for sending, scrambling, receiving, and unscrambling satellite messages. So she's a sophisticated woman. It's a highly classified piece of intelligence hardware.
You're right.
Well, what are you saying? That they're spies like us? They're spies, but not necessarily on our side.
Whose side are they?
You just want to follow her. No. You're thinking with your dick.
Look, they left their Land Rover here. They're probably headed right for the border at some secret point.
Maybe your dick's not so dumb.
Got me through high school.
Do you think those men are following us?
They're most likely Chiltralian nomads. Not to worry.
Like MI6 or something?
She doesn't have an accent, though, does she? I guess if you're a good spy, you don't have an accent.
Exactly.
Or you fake one.
Exactly.
Did you say sit?
I didn't say sit. Did you say sit?
No, I didn't say sit. What?
I'm tired. This one's tired.
That can't be comfortable.
I guess we walk.
They are ugly creatures, aren't they?
Yeah. Maybe he didn't have a border pass or something. He knew he couldn't go any further. Nice hat. Feels like they're marching to Mordor.
It's beautiful.
That's it. The Dushanbe Road. Where we're supposed to meet our contacts.
Well, this is quite an exciting project you got here, General Sly.
What was the cost of this Star Wars system? Just under 60 billion.
Quite a bargain.
60 billion?
Wish we hadn't lost Boyer.
They were on horseback. We were on foot.
Oops.
Эй, кто такие? Что тут делаете?
Is this the Russian border patrol?
It's the Tatzik Highway Patrol.
Ваши документы!
They were just sitting there in the dark. They heard our entire conversation. At least if we give ourselves up, the State Department can work out an exchange and get us back home.
Not me.
Sтой! Hi, just me.
Oh, he's getting captured?
Какое ваше задание?
He's never gonna talk.
No, he's like Iron Trap.
Yeah. Not that he knows anything, but...
Said, how do you spell Sartre? Ow! And let that be a lesson to you.
Every minute you don't tell us why you're here, I cut off a finger.
Mine or yours?
Yours. You have 30 seconds.
You're not going to start humming the theme to Jeopardy, are you?
We start with the little one.
They sent me here to assassinate your premier.
I knew it. Pay up, comrade.
Let's cut his fingers off anyway.
No. Let's take him back to headquarters in Moscow.
Good move. Good move. Headquarters.
Oh boy.
He doesn't understand anything about the Russians, does he?
The Soviets.
Soviets, excuse me.
Oh no. She lost her teammate.
She's gaining one right here. Whoops.
No wonder neither of you could do that appendix operation. You're spies like us.
You mean you're?
Austin Milbarge.
So, you two are the other GLG-20s.
You were so right.
Listen, Fitzhume is in the custody of the Tadzik Highway Patrol because of you. The only project I have to complete is to get my partner out.
He's a good partner. That's a beautiful lake.
Oh. Not as easy as it looks.
Look at this. Did you do that? Yeah, I did that for you.
Dr. Shivaggio. What are you shooting at? Oh, I guess they were behind the car, huh?
What's this? You don't want it?
Oh, shit. What was the fuse on that thing?
That was a long one.
I'll get the horse.
Poor horse is just stuck there watching. Pretty close to those explosions, too.
Jeez, that horse is hauling with 2 people on it.
So a good boy.
It's Soulfinger by the Barquets.
They must be having trouble getting gigs.
Well, they found their objective.
Haven't even put up their locator beacon. Means they're not hooked into Soviet defense chain. They are radio isolated.
Only 3 men.
And their mother.
Oh.
Focus.
Oh, come on, back to you mean the boobies?
It's a bit chilly out there.
Our project orders are to subdue the crew and seize control of this emplacement.
Hold it, sister. We're not going near that thing.
Good night, everybody.
Where are you going?
Home. You know what those things can do? Suck the paint off your house and give your family a permanent orange afro.
Well, it's not going to do that right there. Honestly, you're probably safest right next to it, right?
Unless it blows up.
Wait a minute now. You know we'd do anything for you, but we can't go down there and seize that rocket. We'd have to kill everybody down there.
And I'm not killing anybody.
I'm not either.
What if you just distract them?
I have spent the last 2.5 years of my life preparing for this penetration. This afternoon, I buried my partner. And we should never forget the words of President John F. Kennedy, who said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country."
What a patriot.
Will you marry me?
You help her save that rocket. You bet.
These are high-compression tranquilizer pistols. We're not going to kill anybody, but you've got to get in close to use them.
What's a trank pistol gonna do?
Knock them out.
And then what are you gonna do with
You
them?
tie them up.
And then what?
You tickle them.
Tickle them. You tickle them.
Until they talk.
Lock us in, Sergeant.
Wamp secure, sir.
We're locked in. Why is that happening on the surface?
Don't know.
Oh, I guess they're
Pulling out their own nuke. Looks like a big gun.
maser lasers.
Soulfinger.
Nice radio.
Двигаться. Смотрите. Теперь я понимаю, почему там такое свечение.
What's she saying?
Hairbrush, headrest.
Jesus, where'd you learn your Russian? J.C. Penney?
Они
I told you it would work. Everybody knows about UFOs.
Apparently the aliens from the silver disc dissected the ox and kept the best pieces of meat for themselves.
So what? So we owe them a cow.
Where do we get one?
Where'd they get all that stuff?
I don't know.
Do what I do.
Playing dead. Got him.
The go code. Open and lock down ground deflectors.
So we're gonna shoot that off a satellite and hit the other side of the Earth.
Ground deflectors. Shoot it off that and hit the satellite.
Why don't we just shoot at the satellite?
Shoot
first?
that. It's gonna hit the satellite and it's gonna shoot back down, blind the rocket or whatever.
Find control box at front of transporter.
Don't push the red button.
Push red button.
Oh no.
Enter first numbered sequence.
Go.
Acknowledge compliance on SATSCRAM now.
GLG 20's acknowledged programming and compliance.
Bring all birds into final bounce mode.
Are they like launching this missile to steal it or something?
Or launching it to instigate attack
They're trying
by
to cause
the
a war.
Soviets so that they can retaliate.
Oh, we're triangulating here. Or maybe they're just gonna destroy it with the laser from there. Oh boy. Where's that rocket going?
Straight to the satellite.
SATCOM confirms an outbound blip from Soviet Central Asia.
It's on its way. Override all SAC alerts with error stand-down orders for 10 minutes.
SAC override code entered.
What are we doing?
Starting World War III?
It's 4:47 a.m. They're saying it'll be 28 minutes before the rocket detonates above its target, somewhere inside the continental United States. I figure we have 42 minutes until the end of civilization as we know it.
Cool.
How do they stop it?
Go out with a bang?
I beg your pardon.
It's just an idea.
You know, if we were sitting in a bar, I'd throw a drink right in your face.
He'd like it.
But under the circumstances, it's not such a bad idea.
Swing. I mean, she already kissed him. I mean, she thought he was a doctor, and she wasn't a doctor.
Ну что, пойдем что ли тоже?
Oh, they're all gonna get in on it, okay.
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do with 20 minutes? Alright, what are these lasers doing? Okay. They missed.
Bounce pulse failed to connect with target, sir.
They're testing out a new defense system.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, what? We missed the rocket. It didn't work.
Whoops.
Wow, excellent.
Just got MTV.
We better call the president.
We're not calling anyone.
Too late now.
I mean, you understand, sir, that we are responsible for launching a nuclear weapon against our own country.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking stupid, wasn't it?
Commitment ready. We have verification. The president is aboard the Airborne Command Center now.
You got there fast.
I'm sure it'll only be a matter of minutes before the president commits to total release.
So the backup plan of if this failed was to start
World War III.
Or just...
This facility is more than adequately stocked for a comfortable 17 months of below-ground existence.
By your actions, sir, you are risking the future of the human race.
To guarantee the American way of life, I'm willing to take that risk.
What?
To think my high school guidance counselor said I'd never amount to anything. Just goes to show... Guidance? Source programmable guidance!
Prova italianta! Yes. Wait a minute, what's going on here? You have a tent?
We can divert it. It's made to respond to in-flight commands through their SAT relay network. Here's a rock. Go to the SATSCRAM terminal. Now what? Smash that thing. Okay, Boyer, start sending the launch sequence in reverse order.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it going to come back to them then?
Maybe it'll land.
Well, it's not a SpaceX rocket.
I don't care how painful it is. You've got to hold them together. You are the circuit bridge. Is it bigger than the red box? I need the title of a movie.
I was going for New York.
Got it!
It worked. Now it's going out into space.
Yes.
Let's save the world.
SATCOM confirms destruction of the inbound at Zulu, 3,000 hours.
What about the rest of their inbounds?
They are none, sir. Both the U.S. and Soviet response chain on full recall.
Damn. Recall.
Oh, man. Punch that guy in the nuts.
Somebody found out they were
This
launching
is a rogue
missiles
operation.
into our own country.
As the disarmament talks here continue through closed sessions last night and on...
Oh, disarmament, huh? They're going to disarm all the nukes?
all the delicately balanced negotiations.
Comrade? Okay.
Trivial Pursuit.
Great balls of fire? Wrong! It was The Girl Can't Help It!
Never heard of it.
What?
Never heard of it.
So that's how they negotiate the disarmament? It was with a game of Trivial Pursuit?
Basically.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Oh, it's Frank Oz. It's Yoda.
Oh.
Or Miss Piggy. Bob Hope! Alright.
Brilliant.
Spies Like Us.
Well, good call.
So that was their mission that they lost spies for?
Mhm.
Was to sneak in and launch a missile to test a defense laser?
A defense system that probably wasn't going to work so that then it could start World War III.
Or just reassured annihilation. Is that what it's called?
Mutually assured destruction.
Mutually assured. Yeah, whatever. Annihilation. Destruction.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. Alright.
Interesting.
So what do you think?
It was funny.
It's funny.
It wasn't like full of laughs, but there were some good ones in there.
It was like subtle laughs a lot. Like little tiny.
Mhm.
Like if you notice them, it's really funny.
Just
like
listening
clever.
to your dick. It got me through high school.
Right. Good comedy.
Yeah.
Right? Not in your face.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So what was the funniest part for you?
The part that I laughed at really hard. The beginning somewhere.
When they cheated on the test?
No, I thought that was pretty annoying actually.
Was it training?
Can't remember.
During the training?
I can't remember. You'll have to.
There was a point where we
play
both
it
laughed
back.
pretty hard.
Yeah.
They really have to do this so they can be astronauts?
I know, right?
Are they actually just making those faces, you think?
Yes. It's impressive, honestly.
You want some coffee? That's a good idea.
Sweet.
Who's your favorite spy?
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd?
Mm-hmm.
Not Chevy Chase?
Chevy Chase was like dumb comic relief spy. Dan Aykroyd was actually like the smart one.
The one that's getting things done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He was the get shit done guy. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he was pretty smart.
What about you?
I like the Russian girl.
The one with the boobs?
Yeah, the one with the boobs.
Shocker.
Yeah. Duh.
Good one.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if they were doing the running gag of Ronald Reagan in every scene until they left like DC.
Yeah.
It was like every room.
It was six different Ronald Reagan shots.
Every setting they went into in DC had a different. There was a different picture.
Maybe that's how it is in DC. We just don't know.
I think they were just kind of making fun of that. Like,
Could be.
You see the president's face everywhere in every building, right? So that was funny. But
so funny.
I was hoping we'd continue seeing him throughout the movie.
Yeah, me too. Like
maybe
in Russia.
Maybe they knew that'd be too distracting, so they only did it for the first like 20 minutes.
You see him in Pakistan.
Yeah, there's just a picture with him wearing that funny hat or something. So I think at that point it almost goes into parody, though.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
This wasn't necessarily a parody, but
this was not a parody. No, it was definitely.
There was definitely some sticky stuff, but it wasn't full on parody.
Definitely captured the best of a comedy meets a spy movie. You know.
Yeah. I don't think I've actually ever seen this. Why is she stomping? That she's trying to sneak around.
Horrible job.
She is not a spy.
Jumps down the stairs. One step at a time.
What was I saying?
You've never seen this?
No, I've never seen this.
You thought you'd seen it, but
the part I thought I remembered was a skiing in the snow part.
There's none of
There's
that.
no skiing in the snow, so
No.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Must have been a different spy
Must
movie.
have been a different spy movie. So, yeah, okay. So it's the first time watch for both of us.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I always Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase. They make a good team.
Oh sure, yeah.
Right. So,
oh, cool.
Not my favorite Chevy Chase, but he's always funny to me. He was good in the 80s. Fletch, Spies Like Us, Three Amigos.
Yeah.
He had some good movies.
For
good
sure.
comedies.
Probably Funny Farm. We don't know. We haven't seen it yet.
I've seen Funny Farm.
Oh.
I think Funny Farm's actually better than this one.
Oh, really?
We should definitely.
You should watch it sometime.
You should watch it sometime. So, yeah.
All right.
Well, you got any other thoughts on Spies Like Us?
No, but I'm wondering what Christi and Patrick, which spy is their favorite?
Yeah, who's your favorite spy?
Mhm.
Not just Christi Patrick. Everybody.
Everyone, yeah.
And why is it the Russian?
Why is it the Russian with boobs?
And let us know all your other thoughts on Spies Like Us.
Absolutely. And thank you to Christi and Patrick for selecting this comedy.
Yeah.
Love it.
If you want to be like Christi Patrick, get your own special request. Check out our Patreon link down below. You can also get early access, full camera access to both pick watch next. Links down there. Check it out. Until next time, have a good one.
Bye.